guys, Yowie Chaser. Alright guys, if you haven't joined Yowie Sightings Australia, I suggest you head over to Yowie Sightings Australia and join the group. Once you join, you can share your Yowie sighting now when you answer the questions here if you'd like to, or you can just post your Yowie sighting in the group. Alright, now today's sighting has come to me not through the group, but through my travel around the Australia group. We'll get into it in a sec. So it's from Springbrook. I like Springbrook ones, they're good. So it come from Purling Brook Falls. You know what, I've never ever walked down here, eh? I've only ever looked at the thing from the top. There's like you cross a little creek and you can stand here and you can look at the falls. I've never been down the bottom. Maybe I should do that today. Alright, so now this sighting, okay, it's a good sighting, but I checked the person out. They've been on Facebook a long time. They've got all friends, blah, blah, blah. I believe, look, I don't know, right? This is up for you guys to make out. I believe the sighting's real, okay? From everything that I can see of this person, he doesn't seem like someone that would be making stuff up. I just think he used AI, which then makes it a sort of a bit full on to write the story out, okay? This is what I think, because I've seen a very similar story to this, so I'm just warning you guys. I don't post fake videos, I'm honest, and if I think something's sus, I'll let you guys know, because I don't want anybody saying that there's fake stories, because these are you gotta remember this, every story that I get is sent to me. I don't go looking for stories, they get sent to me through my groups, okay? And when I read this one, I thought, well, it's a little bit sus. I'm still going to read it out because I believe there's, like I said, I believe there's truth in it. It's like kids today at school. They can, they can use AI and go, oh, I want to get a B minus or whatever, and I need spelling mistakes and all that, and AI will write it out. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know how AI works. I don't understand it, but like I said, I've had a story that seems similar the way it's written as this, so it's not that smart, okay? Because it's sort of, when it comes to Yowies, I'm pretty sure I've had one very similar to this before that was written out very weirdly. Anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about in a sec. Alright, so it was a chilly night. Oh, anyway, hang on. Oh, geez, I haven't got written down what sighting this is. Hang on a sec. Hang on, just hang on. No, I did have it written down. I couldn't see it. Alright, so it's Yowie sighting, Springbrook 1489. Alright, so it was a chilly night in August 2021, around 11 p.m, when I decided to venture into the dense forest of Springbrook National Park, Queensland. The exact location was near Purling Brook Falls. Oh, there's a thing. I always ask for the exact location, so that's interesting. The exact location was near Purling Brook Falls, a spot known for its untouched natural beauty. The moon was full, casting eerie shadows that danced among the trees as I navigated the path with a flashlight. As I stepped deeper into the forest, a feeling of being watched crept over me. It was silent, except for the occasional rustle of leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Suddenly, near the edge of a small clearing, I caught sight of something unusual. A figure half concealed behind the thick underbrush. I froze, focusing my flashlight on that spot. There it stood, a Yowie, taller than any human. I estimated around 8 feet, with broad shoulders and a muscular build. Its hair was long, dark, and matted, covering its body entirely. The face was somewhat ape-like, but with distinctly human eyes that appeared intelligent and curious. For what felt like forever, but was probably just a few moments, the Yowie and I locked eyes. It seemed more intrigued than threatening, swaying slightly as evaluating whether I posed any danger. My heart raced, pounding audibly in my ears as I stood transfixed, not daring to move. Least I startled it. The encounter was surreal, a mix of fear and wonder. The Yowie stance was relaxed, yet ready to flee. A giant of the forest, surveying unexpected visitor. Eventually it turned away, gracefully slipping into the depths of the forest with hardly a rustle, disappearing as mysteriously as it appeared. The whole experience left me both shaken and exhilarated. I stayed for a moment longer, processing what had just unfolded before heading back. Adrenaline fueling my step. Sharing this Yowie sighting has become a story of intrigue and awe, a reminder of the mysteries that lay within the natural world, waiting to be discovered by those daring enough to venture into the unknown. Alright, it's pretty well written. I don't know, the guy might write books. I don't know, but there's just a few things there you probably wouldn't write in a Yowie story. I don't know. I could be wrong. But anyway, like I said, I believe that, look, it's probably did go down there, but just got AI to write the story out for him. Who knows? If you're into AI, you could probably do that easy. Like I said, I don't know. Anyway, so Purling Brook Falls, Springbrook. So once again, if anyone from Springbrook has had a Yowie sighting, we want to hear about it. Some things did match up, like the swaying behind the trees. They seem to do that. They sway backwards and forwards. Normally when they leave, they don't make any sound, which is unusual. Some, we do get sightings of people saying they knock down every tree on their way through, What else was there? Yeah, I don't know. All right, so some things I left out in the last story. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'll get to those stories. Have a look at this. I'll just show you something. All right. I love ridgelines, guys, if you don't realise by now. So look at this ridgeline all the way here. This is where Yowies love ridgelines. Alright, so look, Purling Brook Falls is right at the start of a ridgeline. Now, something else that I never told anybody, but see this ridgeline in here? See this little area here? If you don't know, someone posted a Yowie sign on a tree here, okay? Now, way back in some of my videos, a guy had gone fishing. First time he'd ever gone fishing to the Hinds Dam. But he missed the turn off somewhere, and he ended up at Springbrook. He went all the way to the end of the road, and then on his way back at 4 a.m, when he got to here, a Yowie crossed the road here. And then someone put a sign here saying Yowie's cross here. Now, what I was keeping secret was this ridgeline. Right, so ridgeline, and then it crosses into another ridgeline. Okay, and that's exactly where this Yowie crosses. There's a couple of houses here. So, this is the back of Numbinbar Valley. So the tip's probably here somewhere. This is what got me into Yowie's Big Red. He used to go, if you don't know, he used to go through the rubbish tip. So when I first looked up Yowies, first one I ever looked up was Bongo. And then when I started, I used to always just go and look at rivers and creeks. I wasn't even looking at Yowies, but then I was looking up this river here. And then I seen this story about the Big Red at the tip. And I went, maybe this Bongo story is true. And then that's what I thought, man, I'm going to get into this Yowie stuff and start having a look around. So that's what got me into it. So there used to be a dirt road that went all the way up here. You can't go up there no more. They blocked it off. That's interesting. They did that when COVID was on. Well, COVID's over now, so why isn't the road open? Used to be able to drive all the way up into here. It was great. Anyway, so that's that. And then in one of my other videos, hang on. All right, if you haven't seen this video, this is a person that was riding on a motorbike, on the back of a dad's motorbike. And a Yowie was running beside him and then crossed in front of him. And they were doing 80 kilometers an hour. Now, same, I don't know if I told the story in that, because I had to do this a couple of times because the microphone finished. But the same story happened to two mates. One's passed away now. him and his mate, were out down at Tulum, Upper Tulum. They got property down there, but they weren't at the property. They were on some road. I don't know what. I forget what road where they were. And they were both racing. They were side by side, going flat out. So one guy's got one of those 2-stroke 500 Hondas. I don't even know what the other guy's got, but the other guy races bikes, and they were flat out, and something just ran straight across in front of them. They both just locked their bikes up. Both looked at each other and said, "What the F was that?" And then it just took off and went straight over a fence somewhere. So when I asked this fella that's passed, he goes, "Don't want to talk about it," because that's just how he was. He didn't care. He didn't worry about anything. He couldn't care less. He would, if he had the chance, he would have shot it. So lucky he'd never see one. That's just how he was. Yeah. So yeah, they seen the same thing as what these people had seen. So that's an interesting story. Oh, I was going to tell you something else. I can't remember now. There was something else I've left out of this bloody video. All right, let's go back here to Springbrook. So if you've had any sightings from around, I'd love to hear sightings from around Springbrook, because I can go there and check it out. So if anyone's had anything from me, let us know. I remember going here once, and it had been raining really hard, and we like, let's go and check it out. And they locked this bloody gate. Oh. So we climbed over it. Very bad, eh? I suppose, look, you can probably just walk up around here. Don't know. Alright, that's all I've got. Like I said, look, looks like there's a Yowie there. Look at the picture goes. There's a bloody Yowie on my screen. Alright, so if anyone's got anything from around there, let us know. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.